How sustainable agriculture combats climate change. Hotter temperatures, bushfires, severe storms. The cause of most of these natural disasters is climate change. So what is climate change? According to the United Nations, long-term changes in temperature and weather patterns are referred to as climate change. Despite the fact that these changes are natural, the combustion of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas, which result in heat-trapping gases, has been the main cause for climate change since the 1800s. The major greenhouse gases that have been a huge catastrophic problem to the entire world are carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, ozone, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbons, and hydrofluorocarbons. These gases allow sunlight to travel through the atmosphere, but they prevent the heat generated by the sunlight from escaping to space. We call this the greenhouse effect. The process of food production and agriculture is one of the main causes of climate change. The food we eat has been produced, stored, processed, packaged, delivered, prepared, and served before it reaches our plates. However, at any of those stages, greenhouse gases are emitted. Particularly in agriculture, large amounts of greenhouse gases such as nitrous oxide and methane are released. Using too much fertilizer causes our waterways to become contaminated, and the emissions of dangerous greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, such as nitrous oxide. As food productions are transported around the world, greenhouse gases are also released via burning of fossil fuels such as diesel, LPG, and petrol. Scientists are actively working to find ways to lessen fertilizers' detrimental effects on the environment. And numerous types of soilless farming methods which use less fertilizers have been introduced into the industry. Hydroponic farming is the most popular nowadays as sustainable agriculture. The benefits of hydroponic farming are: it saves space and uses less land. It saves water and uses water more efficiently. No or less use of fertilizer as it does not need soil. Less contamination. It has no weeds or pests, so we can reduce the use of weed killers and pesticides. Plants grow better and yield a higher quality in the same amount of land, and they generate 3 to 10 times as much food as traditional agriculture. Adaptation to extreme conditions. With a hydroponic system, we can grow the produce locally. This reduces the need for long-distance transport. Here I will show you a simple model of a hydroponic system. Please note that this is a model and the materials I use are not the accurate materials. I used a deep plastic container, 3 plastic cups with drainage holes, and a styrofoam board, some seeds, water, and some nutrients to mix with water. Cut holes into the styrofoam board according to the size of the plastic cups, as the plastic cups have to be placed in these holes later. The plants or seeds are set up in little plastic cups on a coconut fiber substrate. Here, I use some straw and compost mixture as a substitute for coconut fiber. The container is filled with water with nutrients which have to be replaced every week or so. Keep the styrofoam board on the big container and place the cups in the holes of the styrofoam board. The entire unit is placed in a sunny place or a bright area. In 2 or 3 weeks, you will be able to see the seeds are sprouting.